Hey everyone, and welcome to my review of the BlackBerry Q10. Now, before we get into this review, we're just going to go over the phone specifications once for you. So on the front of this device, we have a 3.1-inch display with a screen resolution of 720 by 720. It's running a dual-core 1.5 GHz processor. We've got an 8 megapixel camera on the back of the device and a VGA resolution front-facing camera on the front. I've got a full QWERTY keyboard, so if you're an avid BlackBerry user at the moment and you just love having that physical keyboard, it's great, and in my opinion much improved on the Q10. Just feels a lot nicer. On the left hand side of the device we've got a micro HDMI and a micro USB charging port. Top of the device we have a 3.5mm headphone jack, power on off, and restart key of course. And on the right hand side of the device we have our play pause button and volume rockers, and on the bottom we have a microphone port and a nice loudspeaker. Now, the last BlackBerry I reviewed was the Q10, and overall I wasn't too impressed with it, mainly because of the touchscreen keyboard wasn't my favourite feature, but also the lack of applications as well. Not much has really changed in this one. We do have a much wider variety of applications now. A few more applications have come flying to the BlackBerry universe. One of my favourites of which is the Angry Birds Star Wars game. And this will demonstrate for you just how good the speaker is on this device. It is fantastically loud. It's nice and clear as well, which is something that most phones seem to be getting a bit wrong lately. Like the Samsung Galaxy S4, it's a bit tinny, but this isn't. Of course, it does distort a tiny bit on top volume, but other than that, the game looks fantastic and it sounds fantastic. I haven't gone through many levels on this one, if I'm honest with you, but I just literally have not had the time to. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to talk about in this video is the call quality of the BlackBerry Q10. Now, the Q10's call quality is, well, it is some of the best that I've heard so far. For a device like this, it is fantastic, especially in its price range. It's priced about the same as a 16GB iPhone 5 if you bought it outright, about £530. But for that, you get a fantastic quality device, great quality calls. The earpiece is nice and loud, and especially really clear on all volume levels. A bit too loud at times. If you're not partially deaf like I am, then you might find it a bit too loud on the full volume. But other than that, it is a great quality device for calls. Microphone is equally just as good. It delivers great sound quality, to say the least. So definitely a massive improvement over the Z10 there with this device. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to talk about with this device is going to be the camera quality, and sorry for my overly shaky hands, but there's not much I can do about that. But anyway, the camera quality on this device is fairly decent. It's far from the best camera out on the market. It does lose out in comparison to the iPhone 4S, but it is still a fairly reasonable camera. It isn't the best for its colour accuracy, but that's the same to be said about some Android devices out there as well. It does overblow the colours quite a bit. On some conditions like grass, it makes look much greener than it actually is. But other than that, it is a fairly good camera. It's not the best for low light shooting, but how often are you really going to use your phone in low light conditions to take some photos, unless you're really drunk on a night out in a club? But anyway, that's about that. Well, in terms of the camera, at least I can't really think of anything to say about it. It offers the same modes and same functions as the Z10, so it has got quite a few little things to play about with. Other than that, as I say, decent quality camera. If you want to see those photos and video in the full resolution, then they will be up on my Flickr, which will be linked in the description below. So, as an overall, what do I think of the BlackBerry Q10? Well, in comparison to the Z10, it is, in my opinion, it is much better. Having a proper physical keyboard on this device does make a lot of sense. I mean, so many devices are going to touchscreen at the moment, but with BlackBerry, their touchscreen keyboard really still isn't the best one out there, in my opinion. It's a bit stuttery. It's just hard to use at times. Whereas this physical keyboard, tried and tested, it's a great feeling. It's easy to get to grips with, especially if you've been using a touchscreen phone for so long like I have. But yeah, overall it is a great phone. This phone was sent to me by Vodafone, so if you do want to check it out on their tariffs, links to them will be in the description below as to where you can buy the phone and where you can take it out on a contract, of course, so you can have a little look around at what Vodafone has to offer. But other than that, thanks for watching this video, everyone. If there's anything else you want to know about the BlackBerry Q10 that I might have missed out in this video, then please leave comments in the comment section below and I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as possible. Next review will be the Vodafone Smart 3, which I actually have with me at the moment. It's just a device that's well, it's been sat around here for about 3 weeks now, but my old camera broke, which is why there haven't been any videos for a few weeks. But yeah, this is my old camera, and unfortunately the tripod mount, well, it completely snapped off of it. Which is slightly unfortunate, but oh well, that's the end of its era, the end of an era for my lovely old NEX5. But anyway, that's that. Thanks for watching, everyone. And yeah, next review will be a review of the Vodafone Smart 3, which is a nice little Android device. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next video.